Alright, so since we didn't record in class, I'm just going to be commentating over a gameplay, and it's real early in the morning, so I guess I better get this done. Anyways, we picked Voltaire, and Voltaire was born in 1694 in Paris, France. Voltaire established himself as one of the leading writers of the Enlightenment. His famed works include the tragic play Zère, and the historical study of the age of Louis XIV, and the satirical novella Candide, often at odds with French authorities over his politically and religiously charged works. He was twice imprisoned and spent many years in exile. He died shortly after returning to Paris in 1778. Voltaire's beliefs in philosophy, embracing Enlightenment philosophers such as Isaac Newton, John Locke, and Francis Bacon. Voltaire found inspiration in their ideals of a free and liberal society along with the freedom of religion and free commerce. Voltaire, in keeping with other Enlightenment thinkers of the area, was a deist. Not by faith, according to him, but rather by reason, he looked favorably on religious tolerance, even though he could be severely critical towards Christianity, Judaism, and Islam. His arrest and exiles. In 1716, Voltaire was exiled to Toul for mocking the Duc d'Orléans. In 1717, he returned to Paris, only to be arrested and exiled to the Bastille for a year on charges of writing libellous poetry. Voltaire was sent to the Bastille again in 1726 for arguing with the Chevalier de Rohan. This time, he was only detained briefly before being exiled to England, where he remained for nearly 3 years. His early life. Voltaire was born François-Marie Arouet to a prosperous family on November 21st, 1694, in Paris, France. He was the youngest of 5 children born to François Arouet and Marie Marguerite d'Aramat. When Voltaire was just 7 years old, his mother passed away following her death. He grew closer to his free-thinking godfather. In 1704, Voltaire was enrolled at the college Louis le Grand, a Jesuit secondary school in Paris, where he received a classical education and began showing promises as a writer. His legacy and later relevance. In 1952, researcher and writer Theodore Basterman established a museum devoted to Voltaire in Geneva. He later set about writing a biography of his favorite subject, and following his death in 1964, the Voltaire Foundation was vested permanently at the University of Oxford. And yeah, so that's about all we have. I wasn't reading from a script because we didn't make one, because we didn't do much work in class. But yeah, that's about all we have.